Hello to my Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, let's get right into it. Let's get right into your reading, Aquarius. All right. Hopefully, you all are having a great day, setting those intentions, Aquarius. I know you are. I know you are. Setting those intentions, Aquarius. Okay. Talking to you wherever Aquarius is in your birth charts. Talking to you wherever Aquarius is in your birth chart. Let's get into it. We're getting closer and closer to this full moon in Leo. The overarching theme is going where you are appreciated, not where you all are tolerated. Okay, so if you can keep that in mind, it's going to help you to do some serious cleanup work. When you go back through that last full moon that we had in this new year, this new calendar year, we had a full moon in Cancer, right? You are starting to now remember how you were treated when you needed some downtime. Like that was one uncovered about you. Like when you needed some time to create, maybe you kind of pulled away from some friendships for a while so you can process some things. And you found out later on people who you thought didn't know each other linked up. You were the common person that people, people linked at you like, oh, I didn't even know these people knew each other. I didn't know how was all this conversation going on. Every time you go into your crab shell, your hermit crab shell mode, that's the Cancer symbol is a crab, to create, right? Create peace, create harmony within yourselves, to process your emotions, however long it takes for you to be in your spaceship / crab shell in this case here. What was covered in this year of 8, which is 8 is a karmic number, is who aligned with energies who are on the dark side of 8, who has succumbed to passive and powerless behavior, who was egotistical, materialistic, and forceful. In this, and we're not going to stay harping on this, in this, a lot of you all realize that a lot of your exes were communicating with your family and your friends. They were aligning themselves with your family and your friends. Every time you went into a spaceship mode, they were aligning with energies because they were on that frequency. They were on that frequency, allowing themselves to be manipulated. Allowing themselves to be manipulated. Could have been friends, family, whomever. Allowing themselves to be manipulated by people who were obsessed with you. And this is the year a lot of you all are just now finding this out. You're a lot of things that went on behind your back that you were not aware of before. You are some of y'all are shocked, but you don't need to be. Keep your vibrations high. We're still in the year of 9. 9 is a death rebirth number. And so a lot of karmic relationships realize that you all learn how to tap into an infinite. We're talking about the number 8, what it looks like when it turned to the side. Tapped into an infinite well of resources within you. You tapped into the living water to create. 9 is a very creative number, right? It's a creative number. I am safe and protected. There you go. We're starting out with this. Perfect. You are safe and protected. And say it. Speak it out to the universe, because that is what you want to come back to you. You are safe and you are protected. But I am. The great I am. Source is the one that's protecting you and keeping you safe. That's the protection you need. Right? Let's get into your reading. Everybody's, if you're over on the Patreon side, I think you all have 3 videos on the Patreon side for the full moon and Leo that's coming up. But again, overarching theme, go where you're appreciated, not where you're tolerated. You should be able to go into quiet mode, go into hermit mode, and create without coming back out with a big surprise that people who easily believe lies about you, believe the worst about you, didn't believe you, whatever the case may be, all somehow linked up together, all because you went into hermit mode forever, however long you needed to heal and to nurture yourselves, right? So let's keep the vibrations high. And like I said, the great I am is keeping you safe and protected. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. Talking to my Aquarius who are open-minded humanitarians, who are also very creative, free-spirited, intellectual, progressive, original, independent, unique, friendly, and powerful. That's right. That sword is very powerful. You are not giving any air, meaning you're not overthinking this, and you're not you're not vibrating on a low frequency. That is your power. You're not vibrating on a low frequency. A lot of you all are just now seeing what karmic relationships they have been uncovered in that year of 8. 603, financial balance. Check your habits. This is a wake up call from your angels. The flow of money reflects the flow of energy. Your angels want you to feel secure and balanced in your state of mind, and your finances contribute to that. So take time to get real about what is coming into and going out of your bank account. Make any organizational changes that you can to improve the flow of funds. A lot of it has to do with sources trying to grow your money, right? Trying to grow your money. And some of you all have three energies who have been talking about trying to limit your money, right? You're going to have to see things from the crown chakra, right? Your crown chakra is your highest chakra. When we talk about auric layers, they're casual body, right? Yeah, the casual body. When we talk about auric layers, you have the etheric body, that's the root chakra. You have the emotional body, that's the sacral chakra. The mental body, that's the solar plexus chakra. The astral body, that's the heart chakra. Move from your heart. Astral body, the etheric template, which is the throat chakra. The celestial body, which is the brow chakra or third eye. And then we also have the casual body, which is the crown chakra. So the casual layer, crown chakra, this color purple right here. Or, it could also be your brow chakra, right? If, between those two. So we'll start with the brow chakra, the celestial. The celestial or layer is normally about 2 and 2.5 feet off of the body and is related to third eye chakra. It's associated with the highest perception and intuition and unconditional love for all beings everywhere. That third eye, unconditional love for all beings everywhere, right? You want to be there between your third eye and also your casual body, that crown chakra. The casual layer typically extends out as far as 3 feet and is related to the crown chakra. This layer vibrates more quickly than all the others, right? It imparts a deep knowing and sense of unity with everything. So that means you're connected to everything, right? So when you say the I am, the great I am, you know that you're safe and protected at that high frequency. You don't have to make any disparaging comments about people who, are actively trying to say anything about your financial status or whatever the case may be, or your material wealth or lack thereof, or whatever the case may be. You don't have to make any negative comments about it. None whatsoever. That 3 looks like lips. 3 looks like lips means that people are talking. Trying to talk about your worth, trying to talk about if you have kids, trying to talk about your kids to you, basically trying to devalue you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Again, keep your vibrations high. Keep your vibrations high. Yeah, keep your vibrations high, right? The main focus for you is clear perspective, psychic abilities, connection to spirit and wisdom, to perceive and to know, right? Your third eye is open. Your third eye is open, right? So this is where you really, really want to pay attention to everything. Money is a form of energy, right? So if you speak a lot of lack conversations, I don't really need this, I don't really need that, I just need a little bit for me, blah, blah, blah. You're speaking lack. Source is saying when you're talking about being a humanitarian, okay, you're also thinking big. Okay, well, you need more resources so that you can create change for other people's lives, more of your humanitarian efforts, right? Don't be so turned off by the energy of money that you're actually speaking lack into your life, to your own life, right? Sit on your throne, carefully vet your thoughts. There it is, right there. Sit on your throne, carefully vet your thoughts. Raise your frequency. Put your energy to a higher frequency. So your music is going to even change. Your music is going to change, right? Yeah, because there's a lot of lies being told about you. Some energies are talking to some energies who want to help you to grow your money. They're basically saying that you don't know how to manage your time. You don't know how to manage your money, and that you would cost other people to lose money, Aquarius. I need you all to hear me loud and clear. You have a whole window of opportunity in front of you. Whole windows of opportunity in front of you. So it's time for you to close out some cycles. Close them out airtight. with energies who either sit there and believe lies are told about you. And I need y'all to sit down and pay attention. I don't care what kind of lie it was. I don't care if it was a little white lie or a big black lie. Don't matter what it is. Any energies that's tied to people who are trying to stunt your growth in any way, shape, form, or fashion by believing lies, telling lies, spreading lies, lies. A half truth is a whole lie. So it's just saying, I need you to close out the cycle. I don't need you to be confused anymore. You need to sit on your throne, carefully vet your thoughts, because money is a form of energy. It's a form of energy, right? And it doesn't always come in the form of paper and coins, money. It comes in the form of also your connections with energy. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, if you don't have a job, somebody could say, oh, my friend is the manager of such and such. Boom. I could just put a word in for you. You don't even have to go through the process. They know you're good people. They know you genuinely care about people. So Source is saying you don't have to be ruthless when it comes to it. Source is saying, because that's another form of money, but don't send out mixed signals by staying connected to energies who are you thinking you taking the high road. And Source is saying, I need you to close out cycles. These energies contributed to talking about your financial independence and then went right into trying to ruin your money. And then telling lies and telling people you don't know how to manage money when you spent your money on them. So Source is saying you need to go ahead and pull out the sword, close out the cycle. Yeah, you bought into some kind of a fairy tale that ended up being a nightmare. So get back on your throne. And I see you on your throne. You don't need to be torn in two different directions when you're dealing with bullies. You spent money on them, you invested money, and then they turned right back around and lied and said that it would be a bad investment to help you to grow your money because you don't know how to manage it, Aquarius. People are trying to invest in you. I suggest somebody wakes up, get some rest, and then wake up. Wake up. Because these energies have been quite convincing, but somehow they missing the part. But see, people who are on their frequency, people at a high frequency, they know these energies are not telling the truth. That's why they want to come in and help you to manage some things. Right? Here we have the page of, so you have been an open book in the past about what you're creating. You have been an open book about, creating money, creating opportunities, creating this and that, because you're a humanitarian, and energies have just been soaking it up, Aquarius. Getting all kinds of ideas and becoming familiar with your knowledge, right? And then turn around and tell lies about you. Oh, you are bad risk as far as money is concerned. But they were the ones that were responsible for spreading the lies that cut your money. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Right? Yep. So Source is helping somebody to, helping somebody to come in real fast. I hope you all are paying attention. It can come in a form of, what we're talking about in the spiritual realm. So we're not always talking about in the physical realm, like somebody going to come and grab you by both shoulders and look deep in your eyes and say, hey, I heard this about you and let me help you to manage your money. Let me help you put together a spreadsheet. It can literally come in the form of you getting downloads to go to an investment company to learn how to invest. It can come in the form of all of a sudden you getting pop-ups on Instagram and how to invest in this and how to invest in that and how to save money here and how to, clean up this, clean up your credit, how to clean up there. It's coming down in that way. For you all are air signs. It's coming through the air. So raise your frequency. You have nothing to say about anybody from your past because those energies are actually leading a lot of you all to your next wealthy place, and you can't see it because you're so wrapped up in I trying to prove a lie. If it's a lie, what you have to prove? Don't give any air to it. It can't live without that. It'll have a backdraft. That's what I'm saying for you, right? Yeah. You realize they're not on your team. They never were on your team. They always saw you as opposition. As long as you were giving money, then they gave you the impression that they were on your team. I don't even want y'all to put comments about it below because we offer that. We offer that, Aquarius. Raise your frequency. Raise your frequency. So that's what it's going to come in the form of. Because as long as you're sitting somewhere trying to clear up lies that were told about you, guess what you're doing? You only got 24 hours in a day. You're still not balancing out your financial matters. And Source is sending you information in the form of social media, these investment companies, this and that, to help you to grow your money, to protect your money. So when these energies, when Source sends the energies in a physical sense, then boom, The energies are like, well, what in the world were they talking about? You don't even have to clear up anything. Who and what? Who and what? So source is sending your spirit team. It's going to come in the form of a spirit team first. They've already done the work. They've already gone down a rabbit hole. People said the same thing about them, and people had to send people in the physical realm to help them with their finances. They come from the same background you came from. The same exact background. Same exact background. So wake up, Aquarius. Wake up. You found your star. You found your star. Your spirit team is coming in to clear some things up for you. And here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it. You're actually helping them too. So while some energies were so obsessed with helping you to get a message through to you in a physical sense, so it's like they don't have to, because sources already sent your spirit team to download some information to teach you how to do something, because they too, looking at your cards here, that's 6, 7, 8. And source is speeding up the process for you, because something has been quite an emotional roller coaster for you. When you go back and look in your past, both of you all have something in common. That can be you and a sibling have something in common, and how every single time y'all got some money, here come another expense. Y'all finding out that somebody spent some money, y'all had to go through and look at your accounts detail because somebody somehow stole your credit card number. There's something to weaken you financially. So that is why you all are learning how to pay attention. Every little thing, become more financially, and not because you're running out here buying the most expensive things. It's because money has been stolen from you all and y'all not paying attention, right? So you're gonna be grateful. You're gonna be in a posture of gratitude that source is sending information across your path, because now that you found your star, you're gonna slow down. Your star would be your north node. You found your purpose. You found your north node. You're in your north node. You're gonna start being more meticulous, looking at your bank balances. Start looking at printing out your statements, seeing where every dime and dollar is going. You're paying attention now. You're really, really paying attention. Because the same energies that's running around lying about you can't keep money or you're bad financial risk are the same ones that were stealing money from you right up under your nose and you couldn't see it. Using a young person to do it, by the way. Page energy is messenger energy, but it's also young energy, youthful energy, which could now be grown. Could have been several page energies that's now grown. You could have 5, 10 kids that's now grown, and the amount of money you've been paying for stuff, buying stuff, all of a sudden you can't remember. You can't remember you bought those headphones or that Walkman or those new clothes or those sneakers or whatever. Everything seemed like it just disappeared into thin air. Your money, your hard-earned money you've been working for, this taken. So there's some energies you're not talking to anymore. You got expansion on the horizon. You're at a higher frequency. You don't have to say anything negative about anybody. 8 and 3 is 11. 11 is a master number. So it's saying your spirit is off the fence. Your spirit guides are talking to you. They're literally telling you to leave these karmics behind. That's the number 8. Leave these karmics behind. Raise your frequency, Aquarius. Right? You're not falling for the bait and switch anymore. You're not talking to certain energies anymore. They want to know what you're doing, what's going on. Nothing, right? Talking down to you, treating you less than. This is all a part of the plan that somebody's not seeing. That's all a part of the plan to keep you levels below so people can justify talking down to you, Aquarius. You don't have this kind of house. You don't have that kind of car. You don't have this kind of money. You don't have this kind of degrees, this and that. So it's the same. But your partner in business and partner in love is coming in through the spirit realm because somebody took the time to help them and they're coming in to help you. This could be a team of people. This could be a job where you're working on. I need y'all to really pay attention. If you're in your north node, this right here may even sound redundant to you. Some of you all may be in a new job where there is I'm saying somebody like in a new job where they have like a financial group of people. Like when I'm saying like they may have like an investment group or investment team of people that's like, oh, we talking about investing in this, we're investing in that. You need to join it. You need to join it. You need to become more financially literate. You need to be printing out your statements with a highlighter in hand, checking everything that goes out. Because a lot of y'all have made more money than you even realized you made over the years. But somebody was using somebody who saw you as competition. Some energies that saw you as competition, copying your social security number. If you have a business, your EIN, if you have one, then copying all kinds of stuff, stealing from you all, and you're not even paying attention. Working together as a team. Master manipulators. Creating a life for themselves off of your hard work and your energy, off of your fire, your blood, sweat, and tears. But then turning around and telling people, that that's how you're built. You're stubborn. And you're seeing the financial evidence of them. Some of them, they riding up with brand new cars, homes, the whole 9 yards, while your life seems like it's going down, down, down. You got less and less and less. Some of them are on social media right now celebrating they just moved because they stole something from you, using some people, and y'all not even paying attention. But I'm glad you tuned in. Creating a bunch of confusion. They were determined too, until you did the shadow work. Let's get into the good stuff here. So now that y'all got that under, some of your jobs were, you're free. You're free from the ruthlessness. You're free from the shade. You did the shadow work. You're free from the shadiness. All that goes back to them. Because now you're getting the message. Now you're getting the message loud and clear. Page energy is messenger energy. So do these young people got the message now. And everybody woke up. Now you woke. Now your eyes are open. It brought emotional maturity. Right? Because you know your worth and you know your value. Now this is what's coming in. The big money is coming in. Because it's not just about paper and coins, money. It's the resources that you're doing to help other people find their light. Other human beings. You all are humanitarians. Incredibly smart. You motivate a lot of people, and sources bringing the resources in. But you're going to have to get disciplined. Print out your bank statements. See what every dime that you are making, how it's going out. Y'all going to look at yourselves and go, you cannot believe how much money you have been investing in energies without you even knowing it. How much has been stolen from you and you didn't even pay attention. A new team of energies are coming together for you. A whole new team coming together for you. Right? Because they see that you have been sacrificed. But they also know how much you've sacrificed. So it's time for you to dream bigger. Somebody's been dreaming way too small. As big as your head is, Aquarius, y'all need to be dreaming bigger than this. For real, y'all need to be dreaming bigger than what you've been dreaming. Right? Because somebody got your back, right? While other people have been lying about you behind your back. And what I'm saying to you is that somebody has an overseer on the other side. Like you have a loved one on the other side that has straight been wanting to put pause on some of these energies. You've been running around inspiring and motivating people, and people are just not motivated by the same things you're motivated by. Some people are motivated by money. That's it. Paper and coins, money. Bigger houses, bigger cars, bigger this and that. And you don't even realize you were being victimized. And you've been motivated by love. Hearts fluttering everywhere. And there's nothing wrong with that. But some people have shown you through their ruthlessness that they love money more than they love you. And they'll do anything for money and nothing for you. It is time, Aquarius, for you to wake up. It's time for you to wake up. Right? And that is their justification. That's their justification. Right? Justification is they didn't like who you love, who felt safe around you. Been seeing you, just looking for a reason for competition. Who didn't feel safe around you, because of your lifestyle, whether you date interracially, outside your race, outside your culture, outside your whatever. Just any reason, looking for a reason to compete, compare, judge. So sources saying, but you found your North Node. So start going through those bank statements as we're getting closer and closer to this full moon and things are being completely exposed. Start looking through everything with a fine-tooth comb. Your accounts, every account you have, see which, start changing your passwords, doing everything. Doing everything. Everything that you can to protect your energy. Everything you can to protect your energy. But it's time for you to wake up, Aquarius. A lot of y'all have been multi-millionaires for years and don't even know it because people have been stealing from you all and taking a little bit off of here, a little bit off of there, a little bit off of this, a little bit off of that. And you're just paying bills. Just paying bills and can't figure out why in the world, where's your money going to pay people's bills. It's literally like modern day, like back in the day, if your neighbor took and plugged their they ran a extension cord from their house for their electricity. They didn't pay their bill to plug it into the back of your house to steal your electricity. And you can't figure out for the life of you why your bill has been sky high. And your neighbor's been over there, house lit up like a Christmas tree off of your electricity. Not funny, but you know what I'm saying, Aquarius. Now that you found your light, the source is saying it's about to turn around. You're safe and protected. You're safe and protected. Yeah, you're about to enter into financial independence because now you're paying attention because you have your spirit team on the case. They on the case. They ain't playing games about you. They know now. They know now what's been done because some people went down a rabbit hole. Just like you bought into some kind of fairy tale, so did they. So did they. And they switched teams. Just like you are paying attention now. So, yeah, they found their star too. They found their star too. When I say find their star, I'm talking about your north node, right? So, yeah, they found their star too. But you're safe and protected. Like, yeah. You and somebody were blindsided. Right? You and somebody could be, you and your kids were blindsided, didn't even have a clue as to what was happening. But a lot of people are finding their light. They're finding their star. So it's not just you and one person, just says Two of Swords here, but your third eye is open. Like I've been saying for years, when you look at this card right here, the person looks like their eyes are covered up and they got two swords in their hands, but your third eye is open, right? Your third eye is open, right? Yep, that is indigo, that light, right? That third eye is open. Your intuition, ESP, that's sixth sense, right? So some of the gemstones that you all, for your third eye is azurite and fluorite, labradorite. Clary sage is essential oils you all can use for clary sage, juniper, melissa. But you have clear perspective and psychic abilities. You have the ability to perceive, right? You connect with your higher selves. And so the positive qualities of your third eye being open is you have spiritual vision, intuition, dreams, insight, perception, equanimity, psychic abilities, right? And again, that's your third eye. That is your third eye. So, yeah. Two of Swords here. And we know the different types of psychic abilities that you all have. A lot of you all have precognition, that precognition is derived from a Latin word meaning foreknowledge. It's the experience of direct knowledge of future occurring mostly in dreams, but also in visions or thoughts. Some of you all have premonition, right? That's and it's often confused with precognition, but premonition is also derived from Latin word meaning forewarning. But premonitions are emotional reactions or feelings that something is going to happen, but you don't usually know what's going to happen. You can't really put a name to it, if that makes any sense. Deja vu means remembering the future or something that you feel like you've already seen before. Also, all the clairs, clairvoyance, that's seeing things clearly or having clear awareness of something. Clairaudience, that's simply clear listening, right? You have this hearing sense. You hear what people are not saying. You hear what they're saying, but you hear what they're not saying, right? Clairsentience, right? This is a method that's used by psychics to pick up vibrational energy of other people. as well as their moods, their emotions, or feelings. That's when you hear people say, I don't really vibe with that person. They're usually clairsentients, right? They're saying, well, clear cognizance. You pick up a psychic knowledge about other people. You just have psychic knowledge about other people. You have clear knowledge about other people, right? And we're not just talking about just becoming vaguely familiar with something, right? You're talking about this is coming from source, from the inside. They call other names, and different depending on what organization people are a part of, we call different names, but we're talking about in a spiritual sense, psychic abilities, right? Yeah, so you're surrounded by a lot of familiar spirits who know that the energy of money is very attracted to you. So they don't have a problem stealing from you. And I'm not even kidding. Some of y'all need to go, if y'all live in a house, some of y'all need to go around your house right now and see if the other foreign plugs are being plugged into your backyard. I mean, the back of your house, side of your house. If somebody's using some stuff that they weren't supposed to be using without your permission because you're too busy over giving, pay attention, right? Sometimes hunches or synchronicities, like you say, you have a hunch about something, right? You have a feeling about something, a hunch about something, or synchronicities. Keep getting all these signs coming up. Telepathy is a transference of thoughts, feelings, or ideas between two or more individuals via the psychic sense, right? Types of telepathy: intuitive telepathy, that's a transference of information about the past, future, or present state of individuals' mind through to another. Emotive telepathy, also known as emotional transfer. Superconscious telepathy, involving tapping into the cosmic consciousness to access. Or emotive telepathy, which is the emotional transfer. Also psychokinesis. There's so many different things that you all have been sharing with people, just being an open book, that people have been stealing from you and making money off of it, Aquarius. And what was really the main thing is that some energies, like I said, organizations have been taking from you all, and you all hadn't even. So you need to start paying attention, like physically. I gotta say this, and I don't mean to be redundant, because I feel like somebody's missing it. Like your mind can just jump into a spaceship and go off and think about one thing at a time. We're talking about people who are stealing things from you all, Aquarius, and you all are not paying attention, and then wondering why you don't have enough money for this, and developing a reputation of you're the one that's spending money really fast, and so you never have anything. So when people come to readers to read your cards, and they was like, oh, I dated an Aquarius, so I was married to an Aquarius, they can never keep anything, their house went into foreclosure, they lost everything they had, so on and so forth. These energies who are supposed to cover and protect you when you move on and close out relationships should be operating in the same frequency of love that you do when they do, and they don't do it because they played a role in your money being taken away. They use it somehow as some kind of covering for them. So when you move on, they can spread that lie, and it spreads like wildfire. So somebody needs to wake up. That's why a lot of you all have the reputation is that you don't have anything, and then you actually fall under that spell, which is a dark spell of, oh, I don't really need that much. I just need a little bit, like a little corner in the wall, and just a little air mattress, and a cup of water, and I'll be fine. That is not what Source wants you have out here. Source really wants you expanded, wants your expansion, wants things to grow for you, because you have a big assignment. You're out here inspiring a lot of people, and Source wants to be very specific in what you're asking Source for. Thank you, Source. Be very clear in what you're speaking into existence. Just as clear as you are where you've been praying for these people. Be that clear. Thank you, Source, for whatever, million, billion, whatever. This is exactly what I'm going to do with this. Speak to your future self. Stop dating down with these energies who are showing you that they are your adversary. They show you that they're your opposition from day one. And how they talk about their exes. Start learning how to tap into that clairaudience. Pay attention. They're telling you how they feel about certain groups of people. They're telling you if they don't like somebody that dates outside their race. They're telling you out of their mouth. Look at that couple. He must not like his kind, or she must not like her kind. So it's just like, if you're a person who is no respected person, you need to get yourself up and walk away. Because it's something in them. They're not operating from a unified perspective. They're not operating in a spirit of love. Or, look at that gay couple over there. Those people, you need to get up and walk away. Whether you're a part of that community or not a part of the community. You all are humanitarians. Look at that person. They shouldn't be such and such. You need to get up and walk away. You need to hear it before it happens to you. So Source is trying to help you all to learn how to use your time wisely. And again, some of those things won't even apply to you. Again, take only what resonates with you all. Some of those things won't even apply. You believe what you want to believe. But what I'm saying here, just as far as your reading is concerned, some energies know that you all are money magnets. They know that you all are money magnets. And people have gotten tired of sitting back and seeing you jump in your spaceship, zoned out somewhere, Aquarius. Because y'all are ruled by Uranus and Saturn, the two outer planets, right? Generational planets. People have stepped back into generationally and watched you all like, okay, they don't really care about this. They don't really care about that. So they're like, okay, well, hey, let's jump in and steal from them too. They don't care. They just gonna pay the bill. No, you cutting people off. Again, some other energies they're determined to keep baiting you into stuff. Determined. They know you just gonna pay a bill. You just gonna take care of these people, just sitting back watching you going through survival mode. I'm talking to men and women, Aquarius. That stops now. That stops now. Because these teams have been formed together to say, oh, they don't fight back. Oh, well, we can just take it from them. We'll just take this. We'll take that. They'll figure it out. And here you getting blindsided again. Just talking about how disappointed you are in people. Stop talking about how disappointed you are and cut people off. You're going to feel like you hit the jackpot. A lot of your wishes are being fulfilled because you're learning how to send that spell work back. People been playing these mind games on you since birth. They've been playing these games with you all since birth, creating all this confusion around the energy of money. It's energy. It's a form of energy. So what I'm saying is, again, emotionally, you've been feeling like you're going to feel like you hit the jackpot because I see your abundance and your prosperity growing. Not being limited or cut off anymore. Because you are not going back around people who keep speaking lack. That's a particular frequency. You're only going to speak out into the universe what you want to come back to you. Yes, you want abundance and prosperity to grow, not to be limited. You don't want some little tiny space in the corner because you just feel like, okay, well, I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to take up space. Yes, take up space. Why the heck you think you're on planet Earth to take up space? You've invested, prayed for your prayer warrior. You prayed that other people's abundance and their pride. You want the best for everybody else. Start with wanting the best for you. Start with wanting the best for you. So there you go. So start with wanting the best for you. So emotionally, you're going to feel like you hit the jackpot. Something is going to feel very much like home for you all. Because you're very high vibrational already. You've been praying for a lot of people, and you're going to continue praying for a lot of people. So I do see a lot of you all, like I said, yeah, this is Saturn right here. Something has been fulfilled. Something has been fulfilled. People are now starting to see, what people are motivated by. People, that's what I'm saying. You have somebody sitting on their throne. They got your back. They have your back, Aquarius. They have your back. And I'm talking to men and women, Aquarius, or however you identify. You're going to feel like you hit the jackpot. You're going to feel like you hit the jackpot. Yeah. Things are coming up smelling much better for you all. Ear, nose, and throat. Things are smelling much, much better for you all because of your heart. People know that you all have been praying for people, that you're high vibrational, that you have been wishing the best for other people, but they also know how people have been stealing from you all. Y'all are not gatekeepers. Y'all will share your information. People have seen it. So Source is saying to you, no, it's really your time to shine. It's really your time to shine, Aquarius. So that's right. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let pride get in your way. Meaning, oh, no, I don't really need so-and-so. What are people going to think? They've been thinking it already. Yeah. They've been thinking that, that you've been lying about something in the past. They've been spreading lies about you after they've been stealing from you. Sources, they're thinking that you've been, sources saying, listen, you don't know. Yeah. You're gonna. It's really been God's will for you all to be wealthy. I'm telling you. And source is saying, but your ego of like, no, I don't really need that, because that's how you've been trained. That's how you have been conditioned. So source is saying, surrender all of that way of thinking. Surrender that way of thinking. It's been hard for some of you all to step in to your north node because you've been sacrificed so many times. It's not even funny. No, not anymore. Not anymore. Things are smelling much better for you all. And some people feel some kind of way. They've been telling all kinds of lies on you all, Aquarius. Again, you keeping your vibrations high. These are the same people that you've been praying for. Same people that you've been praying for. Prayed with, prayed for, all those things. And so let me see what else we're going to go ahead and close this out, because I did not want this reading to be long, but yeah. Yep. So, yep. But somebody had your back because they've been seeing. Somebody didn't even realize you had this opposition. Your loved one and your family have just been very prideful, had no problem talking about you behind your back. But people are, like I said before, people have switched teams. People have really, really switched teams, Aquarius, on your behalf. You were conditioned to devalue yourself. Somebody didn't even realize they were conditioned to devalue yourself from the very beginning. Every time you wore something, or you thought something was nice, or every time you wanted some support, people weren't showing up. I'm not trying to put somebody in victim mode. I just want you all to go back through your mind and remember how people can be conditioned to think so low of themselves. They feel like they don't deserve anything, and that actually materialized to you losing stuff. So now it's time for you to, so source is sending that back to you. Source is sending it back to you, sending everything that the enemy tried to steal from you is coming back to you. You are safe and protected. Yeah. So I see somebody traveling again. That's a lot of things that's happening for you. And there was one energy in particular. It could have been when I say one energy, it could have been an organization. When I say one, I'm not just talking about a person, just so we're crystal clear. People, places, or things. Let's put it that way. One thing you're definitely not going back to. You're not believing the lies that people said about you. The devil said about you. That the devil said that you were not, and the devil is not a person. You're not believing the lies that the devil said about you, that you were not worthy of certain things. You were only worthy of helping everybody else that you have these fireside chats with, prayed for, that they should have expansion bigger than that can fit in this windowsill. You're not believing what the enemy said that you shouldn't have it, right? This wand right here, moving forward, social saying moving forward, you believe you should have it too, because you have some dreams that you want to fulfill as well. You're not in competition with anybody. You were never in competition, so you already won. Yeah, you already won. So some energy switch teams. Yep. Justice in your favor. So you are really at peace with who you're not, whoever the energies are you're no longer talking to. You're at peace with that. You're at peace with it. Things are coming over to you, right? What goes around comes around. Yeah. So the Wheel of Fortune is that you're really fortunate that you have an opportunity to really see what's been happening, Aquarius. And again, you're going to feel very, very fortunate. Very, very fortunate that you moved on from the shade. Oh, you want too much. Some of y'all got a nice big house. Some people went right into sabotage mode. You got a new car. Somebody went both same kind of car. Your kids doing good. They went right into sabotage mode. I mean, so sources say y'all gonna start waking up. You're gonna stop jumping in that spaceship. You're gonna start waking up. Sources guiding you away from those shady energies. It's disappointing, but you learn how to send the spell work right back. Some people are just motivated by the wrong thing, and this is generational. So 3 plus 6 is 9. There's some energies you won't be talking to anymore because they believed the lies, they spread the lies, or didn't defend the lies that were being told about you. They were confused because money was a motivating factor for them. Soon as some people know, they are so familiar with some of y'all family, they know all they have to do is give some of your family members money, and they'll believe anything that was said about you. Source is saying, and that's how a lot of you all were losing money big time and didn't even see it. Right? But you're about to feel like you have a whole new lease on life. Whole new lease on life. Source is balancing everything out. After everything, like your money went down significantly low. So it's like, no, you're having a tower moment. You're having an awakening. So remember, everything is energy. Everything. People, places, and things are energy. Source says because some energies decided to cause, burn your reputation and cause your money to be super low using page energy. This was youthful energy, right? We had a page of wands, page of swords, page of pentacles. Went right in and significantly cut your money. Some of them got you fired from your job. You don't even know it. Some of them, like I said, just stealing, taking from you. Got your social security number, EIN number, just taking. Why? Because you got to walking around with blindfolds on. You just quietly move on. So, yeah. Causing all kinds of emotional wounding and leaving you out just partying hard on your money, on your dime, Aquarius. So I do see yours and somebody else's money growing. You and somebody else's money growing as a result of that. Because new seeds have been planted now. Because now you are clear, you're wise. Age doesn't equate to wisdom. That's why. So some energies are just waiting for you to get to dry land to make sure you were never coming back to certain things. So the moment you took off and started moving on from something, whether you geographically moved into another job, marriage, whatever you moved on from, people just went ham. Okay? They went hard as a, what? Source is saying to you, you're not letting pride get in your way. You're not letting pride get in your way. Like, well, I couldn't have been that stupid. I couldn't have been that. Nobody's saying you're stupid. Nobody said you were slow or nothing was wrong with you. Somebody was conditioned from childhood not to want much. Not to want much. That your place was in the background. You don't need much. That's what people were telling you. You don't need much. Why you want all of that? Why you want that big house? Why you want that big car? Why you want all of that money? And you're thinking, okay, well, I want to help other people get jobs. I see all of these people out here. I hate to see these people living out here like this. If I had the money, I would sure get them a job. I would get them out of that situation. That needs to be your prayer today. Thank you, Source, that I have a certain amount. Because with this amount, I'm going to help people to do the same thing you've been saying. That's you fulfilling a dream that you have. You're not dreaming big enough. So that literally looks like you're walking around with a gigantic airhead. So now it's time to fill it up with your dreams. Be very specific about what you want to use your resources for. And if I knew somebody that was a manager of that company, I would get that person. I would put a good word in for that person. I know they're a good person. That's also a form of money. Right? So it was coming your way. Romantic relationships. Reconfigure your loving connections. You are being asked to change up your way of doing things in romance. Whether you are single or in a relationship. That's why I keep saying, do stop dating down. That's your shadow self. Well, I don't really need, lowering your stand because you were conditioned. If you really start thinking about it, people around you were conditioned to want the absolute best. They expect the absolute best. Some of you all were conditioned to want less than that. So whether you are single or in a relationship, your angels would like you to take today to reflect and reconfigure how you go about connecting with others. Give yourself a hug right now and feel the love you have within abundantly flow throughout your body and soul. You absolutely deserve the best in love. Absolutely. So number 9, to these relationships that you have been at a midpoint in. That's that 5. You're not stuck in just wondering, should I create something? No, not for these energies. No. That you were in a romantic relationship with, they still stuck at number 5. Saying that you got a smart mouth, that you keep falling for the bait and switch. I'm running through all the elements now, right? That you're sitting somewhere grieving and mourning. That's the 5 of Cups. The bait and switch is 5 of Wands. That you're argumentative and hostile. That's the 5 of Swords, right? 5 of Pentacles. You don't know your worth. You're a pick-me spirit. You are none of those things. Number 9 to that. Number 9. Got it? Good. That's in your personal and your professional life. You do know your worth. You know your value. I think somebody was feeling like they were being humble, you know, and well, you know, I don't really need a whole lot, you know, because that's how you were conditioned. But you do need resources in order for you to help people. You do need resources in order for you to help people. So wake up, Aquarius. People have just been taking stuff from you. You just sitting there just, but not anymore. Not anymore. So, yeah. So find out what your Chiron is. This is this. So find out what your Chiron is. Find out what your Chiron is, because now some energies, now that that spell work has been sent back, there are going to be some energies that's now coming to you. The same ones that you prayed for will be coming back to you, because they're going to see your money balanced out and growing. They're seeing somebody came across and balance it out. These are the same energies you prayed for. So stop the lack conversation. Start listening to these prosperity videos, the frequency, right? The frequency. You'll see it on YouTube. You'll see it on YouTube, because you do need resources to accomplish your dreams. You need the resources. And again, I cannot reiterate, it's not just paper and coins. I don't want y'all to be like, well, we heard that already. It's the same redundant. Listen, I'm talking about you need the resources in order. You got friends in certain places that can help get jobs. You know, if you've been saying you're a humanitarian, stop saying, I wish I knew somebody. Okay, source is about to send some people into your life that you've been praying for. And so, yeah, stop the lack conversation. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this has been helpful. And for those of you on the Patreon side, the videos are already up. They've been up. I think you all have 3 videos actually. So go check them out. Go check them out if you're over on that side. That's if you want to. If you're over on that side, go check them out. But yeah, don't let pride get in your way. You know, that's what I have for you. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.